I mean, it's a frighteningly strong example of how strong public radio is. I think all of us have known it and have assumed it, but it's indicative of Melbourne as a city, and also the public radio being such a strong medium. Really, when you think about it, there's no really big ad campaign or anything. It's really mainly promoted by some of the street press and PBS and Triple R, which is sort of, arguably underground. But at the end of the day, it's bringing in this absolutely, huge amount of people.
There's more people than the Melbourne Storm get. More people than the Bulldogs get.
The great thing about the Community Cup is that I don't remember one single result. Because usually, by the end of the day, I'm just aching sides. I'm sore with laughter. I find it emotional at the end of every game when the awards are given out. Not so much for the awards themselves, obviously, but for the people who give those awards. Whether it be Tim Hemmensley's mum, whether it be Rowan Connolly, people who realise the connection that the people playing this game and come to see this game have with the actual community as opposed to the virtual community. Community radio and a bit of help from the street press, that's all. Community radio and a bit of help from the street press is all we use to get 20,000 people to the Junction Oval to watch a complete farce of a game of football.
There's an event in Adelaide, which is a very mainstream event that gets 30 or 40,000 people to watch a bunch of popular media types and ex-players from Port Adelaide and Adelaide to go and run around in a similar vein. What's unique about this is that there are no footballers going around. There's actually, you'd be lucky to get 2 people on that field in any given year who can play football at any interesting level.
I don't think you can actually stand there, Tracy, and wave your arms around within 10 metres of the player, but we let a lot of stuff go here.
Here's the kick. They're looking confident.
They're happy behind the goals.
I think in the early days we made the mistake of thinking the Community Cup should be a spectacle of football. Now we realise it's all about entertainment. So I think it's fantastic that there's a more thorough notion of introducing girls into the game, the umpires being flamboyantly dressed. One year when we were playing at Punt Road Oval, they told us the day before that the oval might be used for the training of the Richmond Football Club, and as a result we couldn't go into the middle of the oval because it was too sticky. So you can imagine how professional the game of football is when you've actually got a piece of string around the giant centre square, and that's a no bounds area as you're playing a football game in front of 18,000 people who've come along. Clearly, they're not there for the football.
Oh, would I get the most courageous medal one year?
Yeah, Lucy won most courageous.
Because I was in every pile-up, because I actually don't really know that much about football. So I just kind of get the idea that I just jump on the pile.
I do consider, much like pro wrestling or the Harlem Globetrotters and things like that, this to be sports entertainment rather than pure sport per se, but nonetheless there's a sporting element to it. And in fact the most embarrassing thing which Biggsy and I have been forced to admit in commentary in recent years is what was once a complete shambles and very, very easy to make fun of, unfortunately is becoming uncomfortably like a football game in recent years in that the standard has measurably improved.
Has the ball and the Magnus set of shorts recorded in some 25 years of any code of football.
Do you think you can make the distance, Biggsy?
Do it for rock and roll, TJ.